Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting for the stream to initialize here before I start my spiel. Alright, here we go. Hello, everybody, it's Sunday. You know what Sundays mean. That Sundays mean that we're doing some kind of game dev or stream. I haven't quite figured out what we're doing, as usual, but we'll get there. So, while we're initializing everything, while we're waiting for people to pop into the stream and such, I'll just show you what I've been doing this week. So, I've been working on, I believe I started it this week, the hit reg detection and combat and dodging and vulnerability frames, and gave Pinky a beret and a mustache. He's a little freaked out because there's no character in the stage yet. It's fine. Don't worry too much about it. It's cool. So I'll switch into gameplay mode here, and I'll show you what I've been doing, and then I'll just pull up my list and we'll see what we have to do. So we see now Pinky follows us. I'm pretty sure I did that last stream. I don't remember. It's fine. I've got a full combo, a full set of attacks that you can combo through now. I'm gonna do heavy attack as well, but I'll worry about it later. It's gonna take a really long time to do that. And then we've got damage working. So these guys, when they take damage, they get knocked back. That's what you saw me doing when I was hitting them, and that's what you see happening here when the scythe and the axe hits them. So they bounce a little bit when they get hit. So that's fun. And then I've got a little flash thing that I stole from Super Mech. When you get hit, you freeze, you get stunned based on the amount of damage you take. And then you get knocked back. And you can also dodge through those. You get an invulnerability frame. It's very fun. It feels super fluid, and you can dodge in every direction here. It's fun. Okay, so that's basically all I've done. I made this stage in 10 minutes yesterday, 5 minutes, because I just wanted a place that wasn't like a block for the sake of lighting. Hello, Robert. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, that's basically all I've done. I do want to make a garage. So I don't know if you guys will remember from Super Mech, back when we were working on that, like original Super Mech that was top down. Do hills work? What do you mean? Like, can I walk up slopes? I believe so. Maybe. Come on, Pinky, let's go. You're being a slow ass. Yeah, they work. Yeah. I nav meshed it all. Super simple in Unreal Engine. You don't have to do much. And you got this little thing here. It's all got collisions. It's all good. So, actually, in the background here, I'm just going to open up original Super Mech. I'm also going to put stream mode on Discord, so y'all don't ping me while I'm trying to do things. I haven't had my coffee yet. I've only had tea, and tea does not really do much for me in terms of caffeination. Where is my main menu in here? The weather has been excellent here the last couple days. It's finally to the point where I don't wake up sweating because I don't have air conditioning. It's very nice. Okay, so this is the old garage in Super Mech. Now I kind of want to like recreate this environment a little bit. I definitely want to use the I don't know what you'd call these, like cabinets, I guess. I want to use the cabinets, and I want to use the table and everything. I'll probably rearrange it, and I kind of want to do it in one of those, like, I don't know what you would call them. I think I can draw in Blender here. Can I draw in Blender? Nope, hold on. Let me switch my Wacom settings. Like a military style, gosh, I don't remember. I don't know what they're called. Force proportions is on, good. All right. Now I can draw in Blender. So like, I'll switch into script changes. So like one of these boys, that's just like a hanger almost, with like a door in the front, and they're just like a half cylinder, you know what I mean? And they're like ribbed or corrugated, I guess. And then inside here would be like the garage where all the cabinets are and everything. Do you know what I mean? I kind of want to do that, and I feel like the shape would make... Oh, the stream is lagging? That's probably you. It was you last time, so I'm assuming it's you this time. Oh, I forgot to send the tweet out. I'll do that real quick. Alright, so I don't know what I would call this, but I have the image in my head, so it's fine. I don't need to call it anything. So we'll make new general. So I kind of want to do that. There's other options as well. So you've seen this. I'll just close this down because having that open probably isn't good for performance of the stream. And I kind of like wanted to put it somewhere around here. I don't know if I'll stick to this as a stage, but it's here. So we'll play around with it. Other than that, I don't really have many other ideas. On the list of things to do, I wanted to do a baseball pitching machine for testing out projectiles, but I don't know if I should have very many projectiles in this game. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because like the melee combat's going to be the main focus. There might be like a couple projectiles, but like if they're not going to be the main focus, I don't have to make an entire like testing stage just for those. And if I do have projectiles, they're going to be big and they're going to be slow, so you can actually dodge them. You know what I mean? Like probably like spears or just like plasma balls or something like that. I'm not going to have like hit scan lasers or anything because that would be silly. Also, another thing we could always do is hats. I've had multiple people ask me to make a Ushanka, both for my character and for Pinky, because I mean, of course you would, right? Now, I've also started making like a color palette, so everything runs off of a specific palette, so all the shades of a certain color are the same, and I can change them all at whim. So if I decide that this brown that this hat's using is a little too bright or a little too dark or a little too red, I can just change it and all the browns across the entire game will change. So that's pretty neat, and it'll be really good for later on when I really want to like solidify a theme. I can just choose the theme like that. It'll be good. Also, the melee attacks now boost you a little bit, which I think is fun because it really gives you a sense of like you moving forwards when you're attacking. There's also the option I could add enemies. Now I don't want to do too much with enemies because they're going to take a really long time to add in, and I'm probably going to need to do a lot of new animations because a lot of the old animations for Super Mech were optimized for top-down, and I don't think they'll work very well in third person. But we'll see. You know what? I'm going to do a water cooler. We'll start off with a water cooler because I had this idea for the punching dummies. They all run off of like one very specific chunk of code. So I could, for instance, make this the bottom of a water cooler and then this part the top of a water cooler. So when you punch it, the water cooler wiggles, and I just think that would be really fun. So we'll do that. Water cooler is super simple and it'll be easy to start off the stream with. And yeah, I think that will be good. let's see here. We'll just pop one up real quick. I want to do one of the silly ones you always see in cartoons that are like, you know, they you see people walking, standing around them talking. You know, water cooler talk. Water cooler talk. So we'll just save this as my as a reference image here. I love Blender 2.8. Oh, it's a WebP. We can't have WebPs. I hope this doesn't break the stream when I do it. Nope, I did not. Save. Reference images, water cooler, not ping. Little tip for you guys, if you have Windows 10, if you hit Windows Shift S, it opens up the new screenshot tool that also lets you draw on things very smoothly. It's like an improved snipping tool. It's way, way better. And it has like incredibly improved drawing performance. It's really, really cool. And it's very quick, so you don't have to have the snipping tool open all the time. So let's see here, where did I put that? I'll close this for performance reasons. And I'll open up this new, they have a new image thing that you can use now, which is very cooler. Cooler. Hi, Freudian slip. Very nice. It's a lot easier than the old one. Okay, so this is going to be pretty simple to model, I think. We'll start with the base, as you do. I'm going to put some music on so I don't die. Just make sure you guys can't hear this. Also, let me know if my background noise is too loud. I've still got my fan on, but I don't think it should be too bad because it's just a little tiny fan. It's cooler here than it was. Cooler. It's cooler here than it was a couple weeks ago, and I had like 3 fans on in my room, and I was still dying. But it's still fairly warm, so I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep the fan on, so I don't die. Also, feel free to model alongside me, because eventually we'll want to be doing actual group streams. I think those would be very fun, and can't rightly do those if we don't have people that can model. So I think it would be fun if you guys model things, I'll check them out during the stream, and you can show me how you've done things as opposed to the way I do things. But don't feel obligated to do that either. I'm just as happy doing things by myself as I normally do. There we go. That's what I wanted. This is looking good so far. Pretty easy to mimic the type of topology that this has. And we're not going to do the full-on like ribbing down here, but I will do this. And we'll just delete these faces here for the sake of cleanliness. I've now had my first coffee, so it's only a matter of time before I go completely insane from caffeine, because I haven't had it for probably since last Sunday. Definitely since last Sunday. Looking good. All right. Then we're going to want to do Let's bevel you first, because this has got a much larger curve, and then we'll do the rest, much smaller curves. Oh, I didn't show you guys the new hat I made for Pinky, did I? I'll have to do that after I'm done the water cooler. It's very important. It's very important. I made a mascot out of him for when we eventually do the Bob Ross style stream that I want to do, that I've been talking about for it feels like years now. It's looking good. Cool. But this definitely needs some sort of bevel that it doesn't have. But actually we can probably cheese that and do something like this. Don't do that. Hard surface modeling, my friends. Hard surface modeling. The shading looks like ass in that version, but it looks fine here. Okay, let's pop in the material that we normally use here. And we'll turn off this, where is it? I'm not super versed in, there it is. That's what we want to turn off. Cool, okay, fun. And then we'll just do the little round thing at the top. We're not gonna make it too complicated because I don't really want to. How are your guys' weeks going? How have you been? It's been a week. It's been since last Sunday. I'm slowly getting used to. I think I've mostly got it. Blender 2.8. We're getting there. I'm really liking it. I'm liking it a lot more than now that it's not like super buggy like it was when I tried it the first time. I was very hesitant to try it because the last time I tried it, it was very broken. But now it's very good. So I'm quite happy. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, nothing crazy with this. We'll just do that, and then that's it. You fell on someone's bread and hid in a bush. You fell into, can you explain? Can you elaborate on this? I need to know. Why? Why does the cursor look like it's not in the right direction? Whatever, it's not important. Okay, let's cursor to selected. Shift A, and we'll add a cylinder. We're gonna do the bottle now. We're gonna do it as a separate object because I want it to wiggle. .24 is a good number, yeah. 16 is also a good number. We'll just go with 16. No, I'm gonna be lazy and not make a glass material for this because I really just don't want to. I know it's plastic, don't think about it. But I'm going to use the glass material in Unreal Engine when we import it in. But right now, I'm just going to give it the blue material that I use for this. So we'll just go in here, No, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. And we'll just assign this to the second material. There we go. That's a little dark, but it's fine. Yeah, look at that. It's good. Cool. Okay, so now we'll just get the size right, and then we'll worry about the weird wobbly bits that it has. That's a good size. I think this is a good size for the top. And then we'll do this. Then we'll want to do something like this, because the bottom topology on water coolers is very strange. And we'll just do mesh smooth shading. And I believe it has a little indent up here, so we'll just do something super simple, because you're not really going to see the top, I don't think. Not too much. I guess it's transparent, so you will see the top, but... Boo, bitch. And I'm just going to leave this like this. I know that the water cooler bottle is actually quite small, but I kind of like the idea of it being a little more chunky, so I'm gonna make it a little more chunky. This thinner. Yeah, I like this. Blender 2.8 added the ability to change multiple meshes at the same time if you have them both selected, and it's a little weird. I don't like it very much, because a lot of the time I'll just accidentally select multiple objects. Is there a way to like make this straight? That's probably straight. Yeah, that's straight. Okay. And then we'll just do, I want to make it a little fatter at the back. Got some junk in the trunk. There we go. Wouldn't hear Bob Ross saying that. I'm out of character. There we go. Cool. All right, nice little gentle curve on that. And I think this is done. Me plus beer pong with 35% shit plus 11 cans equals a friend with a, I don't know what that is, sandwich, and me in a bush hiding from, oh, a broken sandwich. That sounds fun. Okay, so when you drink, because it is quite often, do you like just do it by yourself or with one friend, or do you just like go out and wander around and drink in public? Because I don't know what the rules are like in your country, but in Canada, that's illegal. Residential. We'll put this in office. Yeah. Water cooler. Oh, okay. All right. I know there should be like little thingies here Yeah, I'm gonna do the little thingies. Like little tap things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do it. It's probably 7 to 10 people if I can remember correctly, but you know, I probably don't remember correctly. That's drinking. That's funny. I'm not going to make these very detailed at all. I'm just going to do something like this. I think this is good enough. Yeah, that looks fine, eh? I'll have one of them be red for hot water, and then have the other be blue for cold water. I mean, I don't know why this is here. I don't think we need it. Doesn't seem to be important. Okay. And then we'll do one of these. Cursor in the center? No, it is not. Shift D, scale, cursor, Alt N. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to figure out the keybinds. I still haven't got them yet. And then we'll just give this a new material and just be like U, but bluer. Yeah, there we go. That's our water cooler. You can't really tell because of the weird shading bouncing going on here, but you'll be able to see it better when it's in game. Okay, so you guys haven't yelled at me anything yet. You're Canadian? Of course I'm Canadian. Eh? Do you think I would do that racist Canadian accent that I do and not be Canadian? That would be rude. Fucking going out for a rip, are you, bud? Okay, so export FBX, water cooler base, and then export FBX, water cooler bottle. What do you mean the prisons must have nothing in them? Because it's illegal to drink outdoors? What are you talking about? Okay, let's take you. And we will go to where you're located. And I'm just gonna import the water bottle, no, the water cooler, I should say. And we'll just see if it works. I don't think it will. I think I'm gonna have to like do some some weird shit with this. Where did I put it? Nah, that's where I put it. Yeah. I actually don't know anything about the state of Canadian prisons, so I can't attest. But I tell you, I've met some not nice Canadians. I work in the restaurant industry, and people are assholes. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Fucking Unreal Engine, bye. Is this just gonna work? I'm gonna be like the most upset if this just works. That's a really big water cooler. Let's just chill that the fuck down for a little bit. It almost works. Okay, so we'll have to change the rotation point, the origin of the water bottle to there, and then save, export, FBX. I knew it wouldn't work the first time around. Okay, now how come? Is it because I need to do Alt-G? I think it's because I need to do Alt-G. Yeah, that's what it was. And then we can just do this. And I mean, yeah, we can just delete these. Okay, it needs to be a little shorter still. This is great. I love this. Yes! Look at how good it is! Cool, dude. Alright. Now all we need to do is make the capsule a little fatter. And then give this block all. And then no collision. And then we just need to generate the collision on this, which should be super easy. All you need to do is that. And now, hashtag it just works. Yeah, yeah, look at that. Cool. I don't know why it's white and not glass though, so we'll just try and fix that real fast. Is it because... yeah, that's what it is. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That should be fine. Eh? Yeah, look at that. Cool. You still made 2 small hammers we can spin around with, Mike? No, I haven't done that yet. And I don't want to do the animations on stream because that sounds painful. I'll need to make a different class. Okay, so the way this game's gonna work is this character that I'm using is going to be one character. I'm gonna have other characters that are going to use the same skeleton and mostly the same mesh, but they're going to be different characters overall. So I'll have like a punchy boy, and then no, I don't know if you'd call it an RPG. Okay, so I'm basing the idea super vaguely off of a game that I played as a kid called Gotcha Force. And Gotcha Force used this system where you would go into a map that was like a very specific map. It wasn't randomly generated or anything. And you would take a team in, almost like Pokemon, but it was third person like this. And you would have a points total that you were allowed to have. And the points total would be how many characters you were allowed to bring in. And each character has a specific amount of points. So say, for example, this punchy boy here is worth like 300 points. And you would have the hammer character that is like this character, but he has different attacks or something like that. He would be worth like 400 points. Or say, for example, you have the little spider bot or Jeffrey that I have. They would be worth like 50 points because they're super useless, but they're adorable and you want to bring them in. So you can bring like a whole bunch of them in. You can only use one of them at a time. Right? So like after your one character dies, you bring out the second character in your roster, or you can like switch characters mid-fight or something like that. Or you could bring in a really, really big character, like say for example a dragon or like the Hercules beetle that I made, and they would be worth like 2,000 points. So they're like really, really big and they're worth a lot of points, but you can only bring that in because the max amount of points you can bring in is like 2,000 or something. So you can either bring 4 decent characters, you can bring in 1 giant character, and you bring a whole bunch of shitty characters in, or a mix of all 3. And I think that would be really, really fun. But I want to have a mix, and I really want to like emphasize the collection part of the game because I really want to have like sort of a Pokemon feel to it, where you like collect a bunch of different robots that are sort of similar. But I don't want to focus too much on the variation. But anyway, that's why I was making so many different mechs for Super Mech. I want all of them to be playable. And I want Jeffrey to be playable, and I want the spider to be playable, and I want the big spider mech to be playable, and I want Hercules to be playable, everything. And that's why like the initial phase of this game has been taking so long, because I've been working on getting everything playable through one specific controller. And then the controller can control whatever mech you want. So say, for example, I was to switch this to Pinky. I haven't tried this yet. It might not work. Yeah. You just play as Pinky. Everything works. Like this is how this game's gonna work. Everything's going to be playable, and everything's going to be switch outable. You can like hot swap characters while you're in your character. You can switch to something else. I want everything to be playable. As you can see, there's a couple errors because I've never tested that before, but it's fine. Don't think about it. But yeah, that's the goal for this. The goal for this is to be able to play everything you want to, and to be able to collect a whole bunch, and to have the combat actually be fun. So like say for example you're not dodge event isn't hooked up to anything. And different characters will have different playstyles. There's not going to be a lot of customization in the characters themselves, because like I tried that with Super Mech, and honestly it just wasn't very fun. Having the different character attacks and everything, it was cool, but like having to worry about clipping on the models and stuff, and having to worry about certain weapons and stuff doing things that you don't want them to, it was all annoying. And I think it's better and easier to balance it if each different character has a very specific loadout. So like say for example I could have an engineer version of the Super Mech, that only has turrets and the shotgun. And I don't think I'm going to have too many long-ranged weapons. I think I want all the weapons to be very close-range focused. So say I could have a flamethrower. Flamethrowers are cool, right? Because they're pretty close range. But I don't think I'll have like sniper weapons or anything. Maybe for bosses and stuff that aren't playable, but that's it. But if you want to use a character that is punchy, you have to choose a punchy character. You can't just jump into a game and use this character, but he also has guns. You know what I mean? So I'll make different variations of each character that suit each person's playstyle. I think that would be really, really fun. And the goal of this game is, of course, to be some kind of horde mode shooter, because, well, not shooter, but you see what I mean. Hack and slash, I guess, would be the right way to phrase it, I should say. So yeah, that's what I want. I want this to be a horde mode slash maybe PvP. I haven't really decided what I really want to do yet, but if you'll notice, if I do this, if I open up 2 instances, like it works. It's a little buggy because not all of it is synced properly yet, but like it works. The character walks around. You can play multiplayer with this. So like I've been doing all of that on the way to making this work. It's very, very cool. I'm excited. We're getting there. But yeah, the Two Hammers character, the reason I went into this is because the Two Hammers character is going to be a separate character. It's not going to be something you can swap the weapons out on. I'm going to have like an exosuit that is specifically for hammers. So it should be fun. This guy is going to be entirely punchy boy, I think. I'm not sure what I want the right click to be. Maybe I'll have it as like a block. And then for another character, I'll use those swords that I showed off in another stream. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, water cooler's done. Gotta model something else. Fire some missiles, do some damage. I'm really happy with this, dude. Looks good. I haven't decided if I want to do random generation yet. I love random generation, so my heart says yes, but I don't know if it will fit very well into the game. We'll see. Maybe very, very limited generation, where a map is sort of like, I'll open up Blender here, or rather I will close everything else. I'm gonna Control Z, put that back up there. Save, new. So very, very limited generation maybe, where you have like 6 tiles, or 9 tiles rather, and it's sort of like this, you know what I mean? And each of those 6, like this makes up one stage. When you like load into a game, that's one stage. And that's like the area that you're in when you're playing in a match. And maybe when you like finish an area, there's like a door to go into the next stage. Do you know what I mean? But like each of these is individually one tile that will load into each other, kind of thing. So like maybe there will be like a big building here, it like turns into a 2-tile area, and there's like lots of different things to do in this area, and then there's like a ramp that goes up here that's like another tile or something. Maybe that's the kind of random generation I'll do, where it's like pseudo random generation. Do you know what I mean? That's an option. Infinite random generation tends to be weird. It doesn't work very well with the shader system I use, because Unreal really wants to bake in shaders. And you can't do that if the stage you're jumping into doesn't exist prior to jumping into it. But I don't know. That's something to think about later on. Can we talk about how good this grease pencil is, though? It's so... I love this. It's just so cool being able to draw straight in Blender and not having to worry too much about the ridiculousness that is working in other programs for your 3D modeling. You can just sketch up right here, and it's a 3D object. I can go into this and I can edit it. I can edit each individual curve. It's so cool. It's so cool. Like, is this not amazing? I don't know, man. Blender is awesome now. So good. Alright, well, if you guys don't have any ideas, I think what I'll do is I'll start work on that hanger. I can't for the life of me remember what the hanger thing is called. So I can't find a reference image of it. That's okay. I'll just do it. I'll do it from memory. So if you guys can figure it out while I'm working on it, go ahead and tell me. But this is gonna have to be really high poly. Let's do 64. It's gonna be a big boy. This reminds me of, I think I'm getting the idea from Fallout, maybe. It's sort of like a bunker. Gosh, I don't know. I think it does something like this. And then down to 0. Do you know what I'm talking about? I know what I'm talking about. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Now, one thing about me is I'm very bad at making buildings. I always try to make buildings. I love Nordic stuff, and I've tried time and time again to make some kind of like Nordic buildings. A warehouse things, yeah. Warehouse hangar, maybe? Warehouse hangar. No, none of these are really what I'm thinking of. Nah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll do it from memory. It's not a big deal. Now, if I just fill this, what does that look like? So the outside has, I don't know, it looks like they're pre-builts, right? Like, they don't build them on site. Oh, there's a picture of one that I'm thinking of. Or this boy, right here. Okay, I can manage that. I'm gonna make it a little different, but I think I can manage that. So this is the front. First off, we will worry about this part. So it has like a little bit of an overhang. So let's do the overhang first. Scale towards that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Maybe it's not what I want. Let's make the doors. Let's see what happens. But how will I make the doors if... Let's probably a quicker way to do this, but it's fine. I just hid those. I didn't delete them. Do you guys, if you guys have Blender open while I'm doing this, do you guys want me to have screencast keys on so you guys can see what I'm pressing? Does it matter to you? I actually don't know how to turn on screencast keys in 2.8, so that might be a moot point, but I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that. Maybe I should. It's gonna look really bad though. Oh, it's fine. Because at least sometimes I wonder how you do things. Okay. Well, I'll go into, I think it's in preferences, add-ons, screen keys. Uh-oh. Key Blender 2.8. I have to download it. I don't really want to do that on stream. Well, I'm gonna do it. And then file, preferences, add-ons, install. Where would it be? Oh, my synths. Okay. Install add-on from file, screen. Where is it? Where did it go? Do I have to like... am I being pranked? You guys saw me install it, right? It just said it installed it. Well, I don't know how to install it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll do it next stream. Yes, finally 2.8. 2.8 is really nice, and I used the Steam version of Blender, and it's finally like official. So I just kind of like got forcibly updated. I couldn't use 2.8 before it got released on Steam because this is where I use Blender. So. I don't really like this. I don't really like the way this looks. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Let's I have to knife here. Knife, you bastard! Why isn't this working? There we go. Okay, cursive selected. I'm gonna practice my stabbing. Ha ha! Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Excellent. I like it. That's very satisfying looking. Okay. You guys ever just listen to like metal when you're trying to be productive? Because boy, sometimes I just love the Doom soundtrack. It's so good. I'll probably just... No, that looks good. I don't think that's causing any problems. What happens if I switch to smooth shading? How wonky does it look? Shading... Oh, it looks perfect. Cool. Yeah, techno's sometimes good. There's a stream that I listen to a lot that's like... I'll just post the link to it, actually. Give some promotion to the 12 people that watch me. What is it? What's it called? Right. Yeah, here we go. I'll put it in the restream thing so it goes to both YouTube and Twitch. That guy right there. That's a stream that's it's called Retrowave, and it's boy, it's good. It's real good. Cursive selected. Why are you being the way you are? Just... Okay, that's not how this works, Blender. You're being a dick. What is the best way to do this? Oh, welcome back, Elzu. Whatever, I'll just turn off proportional editing and do it manually. That's the best way to do this. This is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but I don't really care. It's better than thinking about it. Alright, faces. There we go. Doesn't look very good when it's in. We'll just do one of these. We can probably smooth it out if we do one of those. Yeah. There we go. That's good enough. Alright. Then we want to add that overhang still that we have on the had before, but I want it to look good. I bet I don't even need to... Oh, stop. No, I should do it this way. Just hide these for a second. Extrude. And then Alt hide. Probably just do this. We'll just have an interior too. And I'm probably just going to make it one big mesh because honestly the topography isn't very complicated, so not a big deal. Yeah, that's good. Alt and flip. Okay. It's starting to look like what I want it to look like. You can delete these bottom faces. So I have a really bad habit of biting my fingers when I'm thinking, or when I'm stressed, or when I'm focusing on something, or when I'm nervous. Basically all the time. When there's like literally anything going on in my life, I bite my fingers. And it's led to very shitty. What did I delete? Why are these still visible? Oh, that's what I deleted. Oops. Whoopsies. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that pretty quick. Don't fight me, Blender. Just give in. If I hide these. Bastard. Merge by distance. No, okay. I don't know why I was doing that. And then we can just separate these faces out. Actually, we probably shouldn't do that. We should use an edge split modifier because I've learned my lesson. Where's the edge split modifier? Here it is. Sharp edges. And we will deem these sharp. Mark sharp. No. No, that wasn't the shortest route, Blender. Oh my god, why is it so stupid sometimes? There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Do. Yeah, that's looking better. All right. So that's looking a little more like what I want it to look like. We'll have to add some supports over here. I think we can do that pretty easily. We'll probably end up just using squares for that because, you know, topography. Topology, rather. Topography is not what I'm thinking of. It's the wrong word. Can you not? Can you just do a big old don't do that, please? Why? Why does it do that? I'm gonna scream. Okay. What if I do this? What if I give in to your stupid antics? I just do it manually. Does that work better? Are you happy now? Can you go home and sleep at night now, Blender, now that I've given into your dumb shit that you want me to do? Now I have to like manually... Ugh, this is annoying. I hate this. Should Mike be modeling something he doesn't know how to model on stream? No, but it's literally all I ever do, so I'll figure it out. And then I'm just gonna do one of these. Stop it. Listen to me! You're being a bitch, Blender. You're being a big old soggy bitch. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna make the supports a separate object, and then I'm just going to mirror it. So I have to do half the work. Sounds good, right? Right? I think the issue with buildings is that I try to go too low poly. And low poly doesn't really work for things that are like 40 times your size, because it just looks like I'm lazy. But really it's just because I don't know how to do it. So I hear sirens. The fire trucks are coming because my building's too hot. Yeah, that's about what I want. And then we'll just copy paste these up here. I can't really see. What if I do Alt B? Stop it. Alt B. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Cool, cool, cool. You know, these should probably be a little bit closer to there, and then these should be like here. Oops. Oh, I'm not following the chat, sorry. Oh, nobody's talking. It's fine. There was once a time, way back, before I even started working on Super Mech, when I was working on another game entirely that will never see the light of day because I promptly gave up on it, where I was trying to come up with like a good way to do feudal Japanese buildings. And boy, was I bad at them. I couldn't get that for the life of me. I wish I could. I wish I was better at that type of thing, but I just can't. I've always been bad at making buildings in games where you build like with blocks like Minecraft and such, or with 3D modeling. It's not for lack of trying. Like I've absolutely tried to get better at buildings, but I just can't. I don't know why. Of course, working on things in Blender is a little different than working on things in like Minecraft, but the same principle applies. Like you're still trying to envision something in your head, and I don't know what it is that makes it so hard for me. Like even these little simple supports on a overhang, I can't make it look right. Maybe it's mental. Maybe I can do it, and I just think I can't. You know, that's possible. I don't know, dude. Garage doors. Garage doors. From a programming standpoint and a 3D modeling standpoint, how would I do garage doors? I guess I could do them as separate objects and have them like, have each one be identical. And just have them like roll up into like a cylinder up here. Do you know what I mean? That'd be easy enough, and then I could rescale them if I wanted to put them down here or something. And I could just have them automatically go up or down if the player gets close to them. Yeah, we'll do that. That's easy. So I won't worry about them too much right now. Okay, so this boy, the roof, the rough, if you will, is needs to be a separate object, and we will divide it straight in half. And cursor selected, origin to 3D cursor, and we'll fix all this later. This won't import into Unreal Engine properly unless I fix it, but it's not a big deal right now. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to add the corrugation to the roof. And I'm going to try and keep it fairly minimal. But it is a big mesh, so it's okay if it's a little more high poly than normal. Okay, so then we'll just merge this back into this. You know, I bet it'd be really cool if we like did one of these. Actually had the whole thing overhang, you know what I mean? Like this. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty neat. Well, this is going to be pretty easy to do. So extrude down, and then just connect these back up. And then we'll do the same for the opposite side. Doesn't matter if it's a little asymmetrical, because, I don't know, asymmetry is kind of good in things sometimes. Gives it character. I do want this to look mildly futuristic, but I don't know if I want it to actually look like Tron futuristic, do you know what I mean? Excuse me, why? What? Removes 664 vertexes? What? Okay. Alright. I guess. I don't know if you guys know about this side of my personality, but I fucking adore. Ooh, what's going on there? Did I make a mistake? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Made a mistake. How did this happen? Oh, I see. That's... Never mind. This is fine. Let's just hide that to avoid confusion. Alright, so let's go back to what we were doing. We'll make the corrugated metal. I don't know if you guys know this about me, my personality, but I love the way corrugated metal looks. I don't know why. That's one of the reasons why I keep making... Ooh, that looked really bad. Shipping containers. I think it looks very satisfying. We're gonna deselect the bottom bits. Yeah, that looks sick. Okay. Do we even need to bevel it? Like, it honestly looks really, really good, just the way it is. We just need to clean these up a little bit so it shades properly. Yo, this looks cool. I love this. Just like that. Just like that. Hell yeah, that's exactly what we want. Alright. And then we can just bevel these. Make them a little more rounded. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. That's so good. Suddenly it all comes together. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright. And then we can probably do like a little bit of this on each side. I love this, actually. This is really good. Let's mergify at distance. Just combine everything back together. Just so we can do a little bit of beveling on each edge here. Make it look a little less plastic. Yo, this is cool. You know, I could probably actually just delete this bottom edge altogether and just throw a solidify modifier on it. In fact, I probably should do that, because if you go inside, it'll be real wonk. Real wonk. Oh yeah, no, it's all everything's connected again. All right, so we will. What should we do here? Why isn't it letting me select everything. Ah, there we go. Cool. Alright, so no, I'll have to manually solidify the edges, and then I'm gonna be lazy about it. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'll go up to the roof. I'll just P and solidify. Oh, I hit skin. Oh, don't crash on me, Blender. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if Blender crashes. I finally got this to... I made a building. Oh, it's loading. Oh, no! No! Don't do me dirty like this, Blender. Oh, I'm gonna cry. And pour more coffee. I think the skin modifier might just take a really long time to load across your fingers. Oh, thank Christ. Okay, I can just... Oh. Crisis averted. Let that be a lesson to you guys to save often. And early. I just spilled a little coffee on myself. It's fine. It's good for the skin. Warehouse, garage, hangar. I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna put some words in. Looks good, I think. Let's throw some materials on it and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, dude. Alright. Let's just pop it into Unreal Engine here. No, not Doom. There we go. And we'll see what it looks like. So I don't think we'll need ground because we'll just use the ground that's in the stage. If you're picking up what I'm throwing down. And then we can just decorate the inside. Save, and we can probably just export these both as the same mesh. Export FBX. Yeah. So stages. Should I make a folder for buildings inside here? Yeah. And I can probably make the color folder inside there too, just to make it a little less messed up. So models, buildings. Oh, I did make another warehouse, I forgot. I made it for Super Mech. Oh well. Yo, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's good. It's good. It's a warehouse. Okay. So let's make a new blueprint, and it will be static object parent, warehouse, garage, hangar, P, and we'll just stick add the materials in here. We'll probably have to add more materials after, but we'll just see what it looks like first before we do anything crazy. Oh, I didn't flip the back face. Whatever, it's still fine. Just grab this and put it right here. And we'll probably just make it a bit bigger. We'll make it like 3 times the normal size. I think that's what the stage is too, so it works out. Oh no, it's gonna have to be a lot bigger than that. I'm also gonna have to change the size of the stage a little bit, it looks like. Maybe like 6 times? Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The collision's a bit screwy because I haven't fixed it, but I think that looks good. I didn't import the struts for some reason. That's no big deal. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Alright. I guess I could make hammers now. I was having an idea on the way to work the other day, and it was about an alternate class. Oh, I shouldn't be playing in 2 instances. An alternate class for this guy, or character, or I don't know, whatever. I haven't figured out phrasing yet. But, so, hear me out here. He's got his hands, right? The hands are replaced with little flamethrower, gauntlet type things. So, when he punches, it makes little tiny flame pops, explosions almost. So, a little more long range, but his attacks are slower. And then his heavy attacks, he just like does a big swing, almost like the same swing you would do with a sword, and it just like makes a flamethrower arc coming out of his hands. And I think that would be really cool, just like lingering fire. I think that'd be fun. But I don't know if I want to do that on stream, because it would be quite messy to make an entirely new class on stream if I don't know how the system works yet. I really need to nail down the gameplay before I start making new classes. Like just with this guy, maybe with little spider mech dude. Yeah, that's better. It's got the struts on it. I don't have a material yet, but it's fine. Also made it so you can't, your camera is locked to a certain distance because last stream I was having issues where I would move my camera up too much and it would go all the way around and then you'd be upside down and then you just like, your camera would just be broken forever. But now it's perfect. Very good, it feels good. Now. You gotta make damage numbers too. I think damage numbers would be a really fun way to convey what you're doing. Let's do this. That's good, and then we'll just probably shear. Cool. Okay. Listen, I need suggestions, guys. I'm gonna export this again, and then I'm just gonna have to show you Pinky. Because I don't know what else to do for this stream. I didn't really have anything that I needed modeled for this stream. LZ wants to see hammers, but I don't really want to make a new character. And honestly, I was considering doing energy hammers, so they'd be the same as the blades I showed off. Where's the GIF? Where's the GIF? Yeah, it'd be the same as these arm blades, so they'd just be like energy. So it would take like 40 seconds to model, and then I'd be done because hammers have like the easiest topology ever. It's literally just like a cylinder and a square. So I don't really want to do that on stream because, well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but it wouldn't take up much time. And I don't really want physical hammers because I don't think it would work very well from a gameplay standpoint. So let's open up Crab Boy. So we see Pinky here with the beret, the mustache. Let's turn on Bob Ross. I did this. Does this satisfy you? Does this make you happy? This will be the mascot for when we eventually get around to streaming the Bob Ross style stream. I love the way the paintbrushes look. They're adorable. I could do like a gas mask helmet for, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense from a lore standpoint because the the mech that I use is he's a slime and it's just an exosuit, so he's already got a gas mask on, but like it would be cool from a visual standpoint, and the rule of cool is very important, right? So I'm not too worried about that. But I would be able to use the gas mask helmet as like the helmet for him if he was the flamethrower guy. Although that would cause a lot of issues with clipping. Didn't think too much about that before I thought of it. Well, I'm just gonna start going down the list. Oh, these are the Blender workshop items, though. Guys, I have like literally nothing. I guess I'm just gonna start doing game dev stuff until you guys tell me to model something, because I got nothing to work on. So I guess we'll start decorating. So stages, clutter, garage, and I'm just gonna start importing stuff. This will probably look a lot better with this shader than, oh, what am I doing? I'm in documents. Models. Clutter. And garage. Where would I have put that? Oh, in the garage folder. Imagine that. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, I didn't import the animated version of the desk fan. That's fine. Pourquoi? Oh, I thought fixed meant not moving, but fixed means it's not broken. Past Mike. Okay. 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 All right. So let's make a new blueprint, and it's going to be the parent, static object parent, and it's going to be cabinet. Just going to start decorating. I might go back. I made these a really long time ago before I was better at modeling, so I can probably go back and fix a lot of the weird errors that I made with them, but I don't think it'll be too necessary. I think we'll be fine. What? Fuck off. Play from current camera location. what did I make? The training, yeah, here we go. So we'll just copy paste this, put it in here, and this would be where we get our colors for the cabinets. But in here, we're going to use a random color. Yeah, cool. And we'll just have to make it smaller. We'll make it like, I don't know, 0.5. Is that size good? Not quite. 0.6? 0.55, maybe? Generate collision on this. Yeah, that's better. 0.6. Whoa. I'm gonna use the same scale for everything, so I need to make this look good. Now I feel like a tiny person. Maybe 0.55 was right. Let's shove this over into the corner. No, I want to get the scale right if I'm gonna do that. So 0.52. Does it look good, scale-wise? I think it does. Sure. All right, I'm gonna do that. Next week I want to start working on AI, so I should have some cool stuff to show you guys after the stream ends and go on to like me working on things in Twitter. It should be fun because I'm gonna be working on getting the, do you remember the old mech? I'm gonna try and get him into the game and have him be controllable as well. I'll probably work on only having him use like melee weapons and shotguns, but it should be fun because then I'll have AI in the game and we can test things. We can finally test things. Maybe I'll even release a beta or an alpha, I guess it would be for you guys. Okay, so that's in, and all we have to do now is start duplicate cabinets shallow BP. I'm basically just gonna like copy paste the layout from place. I'm gonna copy paste the layout from the other game, the other version of Super Mech. Oh. I think it'll just be easier if I do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up what I'm throwing down. Why, oh, I see. That's why. Probably shouldn't make those a different color. I'll probably just make them gray. Do this. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now this is supposed to be corkboard, but I really don't feel like making the material look like corkboard right now, so we're not going to worry too much about that. You're all very versed in the emissive material, or the desk fan. I've used it in all my games. It's very good. I'm not even. I guess I should bother making it a. Yeah, I will. Okay. Skeletal object blueprint parent. And we'll just delete that, replace it with a skeletal mesh. What? What do you want? And we'll make it the desk fan. And then we'll just have it use an asset, and it will be that. And of course, it imports at 100th of the size it should, so we just have to do that. And you're done. Cool, 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 cool. Of course, it's 1,000,000 times the size it should be. Well, that's no big deal. We'll just fix it in here. And we'll just shoop. Gonna have to close some of these objects. They're lagging. Lagging, lagging, lagging. Hell yeah. And we'll do the same thing in here that we did in the other one. We'll just steal all these and pop them in here. So we'll make this black. Yeah. Cool. That's nice looking. Always looks nice in the shader pack. Shader pack? What am I fucking playing Minecraft? I like how slow it looks. It's fun. And of course we'll have to import some shipping containers as well, because y'all know how I love shipping containers. Oh, I did an oops. Corkboard is not a skeletal mesh. It is a static mesh. So we have to use the static mesh blueprint. Like this, I believe, is all we need to do. Probably. Creeper. Don't bring that in here. I've tried very hard to stay away from all the various Let's Plays that have been going on in regards to Minecraft. I used to watch Jacksepticeye a lot, and not feeling it. Stop! I don't know what this material is. Maybe I should flip them. That should be tan. And that should be brown. I don't know what the material is that it like shows in the middle there, but oh well. Doesn't matter. Okay, so then we do the drill press. And we'll of course have to... This is actually one of my favorite models that I've made. I love the way it looks. And it'll probably look even better. I haven't tested it. New shaders yet, the new post-process. I imagine that'll be great. No, add a pin, you bean. You bean! Yeah, that's good. Have you guys seen the video? The potion seller meme video? It's, God, it's so good. I quote that far too often. I quoted it in a chat the other day and somebody thought I was actually making fun of them because I called them a scoundrel, and I was like, what's wrong with you? You're on the internet and you can't handle being called a scoundrel? Bean? Yes. Bean is a good word. Potion seller. I need your strongest potion. You cannot handle my potions, Sir Knight. They're too strong for you. Potion seller, I'm going to battle and I need your strongest potion. Oh, that's not the color that I wanted to randomize. That actually looks really cool, I like it. Let's flip these. That's all that needs to happen, probably, right? Yeah. We'll probably just make the third color black or something. Black. I think I need to add another color to the palette. We'll make it like dark gray or something. Because black is a little too intense for me. And we'll put that in here. Just have to compile so it updates. Dark gray. Then, now you guys get to see this in action. It's quite cool. So now I'm in here. I can change this color, the color palette. And then all I need to do is compile, and everything that uses that color changes. So if I have a whole bunch of meshes using the same gray, it just updates all of them. It's real cool. Look at that. That's cool. I love it. I love the way this works. I like made it on a whim 2 days ago because I was like, hey, color palettes sound like a good idea. And then it just happened, and oh man, it's good. It's fun. It's gonna be. I really want to go for like a pastel color palette. I think it'll work really, really well for that. Because if I find that I don't really like the red as much as I thought I did, you just change all of them. Just change all of them. Be good, dude. All right, let's make a workshop table. And we will do to be where the drill press is, I think. Actually, we can probably just put the drill press. Bring it on this table here. End. No, it doesn't work. Oh well. It's probably better if it's like this anyway. So you could use it at the end of the table. It's a little too big still. I don't know, how big are drill presses? That I feel like that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe a little smaller, maybe like 0.28. And now it's orange, my favorite color. Yeah, that's good. I have to add the matte materials in here. Save. Compile. Only needs 2 colors, right? Yeah. So we'll probably do white or gray and brown. Or dark gray. See how that looks. Oh, it's backwards. Whoopsies. It's not a lot different, is it? Let's do white. Let's see what white looks like. I actually like that a lot. And then brown. Ooh, yeah, though. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. That's a pretty small table, though. We're gonna have to make it a little bigger. Gotta be waist height for a table so you can fall asleep on it. You know? You gotta fall asleep on tables. It's just what you gotta do. Bean. How many colors do you have, Mr. Welder Engine? Oh, you have 4. That's an issue. Copy, paste. Which one to use? That's the emissive default. Stretch. I might as well do all of them while we're here. I remember making these. I remember enjoying these. Close all these. Stream's gonna lag a little bit. I didn't save the vice. I didn't save the stool either. Curse me. Then we'll make the shelves. So just do all of these at once before we start placing them in. More fun for you guys. What did I close a tab or something? No. There we go. Components. That's what I wanted. Minecraft? No. Don't even say that. White. Dark gray. The dark gray is not dark enough. We need to go darker. Yes. Yes. That's really good. I'm going to go into clutter. This only has 2, so we'll do stool, BP, and then we'll do vice, BP, and then the welder engine has 4, so I guess we'll duplicate the welder nozzle has 4, so we can just duplicate that. Stop it. Oh, I've made a grievous error. Hopefully that updates it. I think that's fine. We just have to change the mesh to welder nozzle and make it a lot smaller. Leave me alone, Elliot. Y'all are being crazy. Dark gray and white and red. No. No. Yeah, it looks good. And then we gotta do the same for all of these. Oh boy. Alright. Hey MikeMoore, long time no see. How are you? You were totally around when I worked on Super Mech, weren't you? You'll recognize all of these assets. Blue. Good man. I'm pretty good. I've been doing. I'll show you what I'm doing here after I finish cleaning up these. What do I want? What do I want? Welder engine. You'll recognize this absolutely. These must be blue. They must always be blue. Yes. Oh, look at that. That's so good. So, Elliot, you're losing me, man. I am not very versed in the memes that have come along with the PewDiePie stuff and the Minecraft stuff. I have not been paying attention to it at all. I've missed every single one of the episodes of both of them. I just haven't watched them because, like, you know, Minecraft Let's Plays are okay, I guess. I don't have a big issue with them. Oh, I forgot to do fume hood. Do you only have one material? Yeah, you do. So yeah, I don't know anything about the jokes you're making. What? Remove execution pin. Why? Why can't... Whatever. What color are you making it? Yeah, just making gray. And then we'll copy paste, and then we'll replace with Fume HUD Blueprint. There we go. It's not high enough, but it's no big deal. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like I see them in my subscription feed and I'm like, hey, I like this person. I like Minecraft, and then I like see their thumbnails, everything, and it just gives me like this visceral like negative reaction. Like I just don't want to deal with it, and I don't know why. I don't know why it makes me feel that way. But like, I watched the first episode of Jacksepticeye's, and then I just didn't watch anything else. I'm like, yeah, don't wanna deal with it. What do we got here? Desk fan, we got drill press, we got that, we got stool, so the vise. You need to be a little smaller. Let's make you that big. 0.6. And it's really weird, right? Because like I said, I like both Minecraft and players playing them, but I just don't want to deal with the Let's Plays. It's this weird reaction that I have to it. Now these are supposed to have like a cable connecting to them, but I really don't want to deal with the code involved in making cables right now, so I'm just not going to do it. I do appreciate that Minecraft is having this ridiculous resurgence though, because like, as I said, I like the game, so like the more attention it gets, the more updates it gets, and the more updates it gets, the happier I'll be. So I'm definitely not against it. All right. So here we are. You know what? You know what this needs that it didn't have before? Something brand new and wonderful that can only be added in this brand new version of Super Mech. Can you guess? Can you guess? It's important. It's a water cooler. That's what it needs. It's a water cooler that you can punch. I love it so much, dude. It's so good. Yeah, Fortnite's kind of trash. Y'all got bad opinions. Okay, what do we got here? Industrial. This is probably where I put the shipping container, right? What about the new shipping container I made? I made another one, and I don't know where I would have put it. Here? Is this the good one? No, this is the really high poly one. I don't really want to use that. Let's import the other one that's in industrial. Yeah, that's the good one. That's the one I made recently. We'll have to make an open version of this so you can walk inside it, because I mean, like, everybody wants to walk inside a shipping container, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, let's just use that, and then we'll go in here and we'll make it shipping container BP. We'll delete this one, we don't need it. Closed all my assets I had open, so I guess that's good. Shipping container. What would you guys like to see as clutter objects in my game? I really want to go for like this hybrid cute and cool vibe. Cool and cute. I'm not sure what I should actually call it, but like I want to make like my friend suggested doing like kawaii sushi. If you know what that is, I'll look it up. And I think it would be really fun to have these guys as like little enemies bouncing around in certain stages, or like have candy stages or something. I think it would be hilarious. And I love doing cute shit. Cute shit's really fun to model. So I think that would be great. Super duper, super de-duper even. So maybe I could do that on stream. And you know what I think the best thing would be about that is, okay, so I would rig it, right? And I would probably use that same rig for a lot of different objects. So say for example, I rig that and I make it into like a sushi, and then I make another one into like a cookie or something, or like a slime, for example. My Gamedev slime could use the same rig. I could then give you guys that rig, and for the Bob Ross streams, you could all just like make a mesh, and then I could rig it all up, and we could have all kinds of like silly bouncy shit that we could use at the end of the stream, and we could just pop it into the game. Crunchers by Nightshade. Don't know what you're... It's just giving me pictures of fruit. I literally copy and pasted what you messaged me, so nope, can't find it. But anyway, on YouTube, I'm not gonna open a YouTube video on stream. I'll get demonetized. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I could rig up the super adorable skeleton, and I could like, you guys can make shit on the Bob Ross style stream, and then we could just like rig it all into that one rig, because I'd make it like really robust and able to do a lot of things before I put it onto the... No, I'm not looking up your video. Before I put it into the game, and then we could just have all kinds of weird stuff that we could have all bouncy and fun, and I don't know, it'd be great. The slime, yeah, would also be really good for that, because it would fit perfectly into the theme. I've been thinking about like passively the best way to rig up like faces and stuff like that, because I'd want everything to bounce and be squishy and fun. It could be great. Why is only the one randomly generating color? Come on. Oh. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Is it on the ground? Nope, not quite. Now it is. If it's really that important to you, I'll look it up after. But I don't want to open up videos on stream. It breaks things. A, it takes away from my internet, so the stream will inevitably break in that respect. But B, it would play the audio, and it's really easy to get copyright stricken while you're on stream. So I don't want to deal with that, because that's no bueno. I'll get Susan Wojcicki'd. Okay. I guess I should add some like supports up here or something. Why is it so quiet? What do you mean, why is it so quiet? Maybe it's because I'm trying to ignore the person telling me to watch videos. Am I quiet? Should I turn my microphone up? Is that better? I don't know. Maybe it was fine. So let's go into the shipping container, which should be in clutter, industrial, shipping container, and we will make a second shipping container that's just an open variant. So let's just select this and select all these and hide them. Oh yeah. So if you look up kawaii sushi, it's something that I really want to do, just like because I want to make cute shit. Cute shit's fun to make. It's fun to model, and I would kind of just like do that on my off time, because it would just be like a side thing that I'd want to do, you know. And I would rig those up with like a very bouncy skeleton. Where is my fucking cursor? Why would it disable that? Anyway, yeah, I'd want to make like goofy bouncy shit, right? So I'd make a really robust rig that we could use for everything, like literally everything. And then with that super robust rig, you guys can make stuff and I could rig it up and we can have all the silly bouncy stuff. Okay, but on the next stream when I join, tell me what you thought. I mean, if you want, you can join the Gamedev Discord server, and I'm always in there. And then you can just see what I thought when I look at it. Because I'll be in there after the stream. Maybe I'm doing something after this stream. What is it, 2:20? Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it quits soonish. Y, and then selected, and then this, and we'll just rotate this like this. Nope. 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 Thank you, Elzu. That is the link to the Discord. I appreciate our friendly neighborhood Elzu admin. Oops. Oops. Anyway, I think modeling cute stuff would be really, really fun for the sake of, I don't know, just like it'd be fun for you guys to watch, you know? Because I just have a lot of fun doing it. And when I have fun doing things, it's usually fun to watch because it's just me being silly. Know what I'm saying? Normals. All then normals. All then flip normals. This is a new keybind that got added in Blender 2.8. It ruined my workflow because I'm so used to just hitting W and hitting flip normals, but I guess it's fine. Save as, shipping container, open. Then export FBX. And then we'll just import here. Shipping container open. Duplicate that. Shipping container open. Why am I yawning? Sorry, I just collectively made every single one of you yawn. I feel bad. Why did that happen? There we go. That's pretty nice. Oh, but the back is... Wait, what the fuck? How is that even possible? How is this backwards? And how is that the way it is? I'm so confused. Wait, what? Dude, okay. This is fine. We're adults. We can handle this. I'm an adult anyway. Maybe. That's what the internet says. What's going on here? Why is this the way it is? They all like this? Yeah, they are. Uh-oh. I suppose I should... Need coffee. I've had too much coffee. Actually, I'll be back in a mo. I have to use the washroom because I've had too much coffee. I'll just simulate this so you guys can watch it. Watch Pinky spin. It's fun. Okay, I have returned. You need to start snorting caffeine powder? No. I've actually started drinking less coffee because I want to become less reliant on it, so I think that would make the problem even worse. Alright, so I need to figure out the weird... topology issues on this. I feel like it would be easier. How did I do this? Why did I do this, actually, is the better question. It's so fucking weird the way I did this. There's more faces than there needs to be. And then, like, it's hard to look at. It hurts me. I am physically pained by the topology of this shipping container, which hurts me even more because it's a shipping container and I love shipping containers. It should be perfect. It should be flawless. These are my favorite thing. These are a few of my favorite things. Shipping containers, and of course shipping containers. There we go. Now I should be able to control N. And then, I don't know what's going on with this. It seems to have inside faces, but it shouldn't. Okay, so I think there's a view option in here to see normals. Maybe it's in here. No. Grid, floor, text, 3D cursor, annotation, relationship lines, origins. It would probably also give you instant heart problem. Yeah, you right. You right. The issue with this new version of Blender is it's really, really hard to see the, oh, here we go. It's really hard to see, like, rear faces. Because, like, they seem to just not be there. You know what I mean? Like... Does that help? I can't tell if these are actually touching. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Switch to like a matte cap. It helps a lot. Or does it? I feel like it actually doesn't. Maybe I should merge by distance with these as well. And then do that. Maybe that's gonna help. I'm cleaning the mesh up anyway, so that's good. It's gonna be good for performance. There we go. Words are hard. Yeah, that looks better. I think I fixed the back face culling. I'm gonna switch this to like super accurate collision. There we go. I know somebody that's well, I don't know somebody. There's somebody CGP Grey. I listen to his podcast a lot, and he takes caffeine pills or coffee depending on the day. But what he'll do is like when he's really tired, he'll take a nap, but take a caffeine pill right before he naps, and caffeine doesn't kick in straight away, right? So he like takes his nap, and then he'll wake up 20 minutes later just like super energized because A, he had his nap, and then B, he had a caffeine pill. So, oh hi Pinky, what are you doing and how'd you get in here? But I don't know. I want to become less reliant on caffeine. I actually feel a lot better recently than I have in a few months. Just because I've been drinking less caffeine, I've only been drinking tea. So I think it's good. I think we can make like a super chill area over here. Have like beanbag chair and like a little TV and stuff. I think that'd be fun. My little shipping container fort, right? Let's do it. Let's make a new folder. I'm just gonna do this for the next like half hour or something, then I'll call it quits because I don't want to start on anything. Tomorrow, I'll either not do anything at all because I might not want to model on Mondays because they're typically my day off. Kind of depends on whether or not I work tomorrow. A guy at work quit, and then another guy took a vacation. So it has been very chaotic, and I've basically been covering everybody's shifts, which is nice. I hate it. And because of that, I have been very busy at work and haven't been doing basically anything at all game dev wise because I've been like super busy. It's been horrible. But we're getting there. We're almost done. Busy season's almost over. We've got a couple new guys, so I don't know what my schedule's next week's gonna be like, which is horrible because my schedule starts fucking tomorrow. But hopefully things are better. This is all assets from Turret Party, as you've probably deduced. It really sucks working in a place where the manager doesn't even know what's going on, so you're just in a constant state of turmoil. Oh, I meant to put these all in office. Oops. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the mat thing again. Copy. Paste. 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 Oh, that's supposed to be a missive. I'll probably call after the stream to see when I work. I finally started working on playing Witcher. Oh, I don't like that painting. That's the dumb one. I'm deleting it. Because I've never played Witcher 3 before, so I've got like 2 hours into it, but I just haven't had a lot of time this week, so I bought it like a week and a half ago, and this is my... I've only had time for like 2 hours of it, so that kind of sucks, but it's good, it's fun. I've never really been into single-player games, because I always feel like I want to spend time with my friends, and I kind of use games as like a social object, almost. A social, I'm not sure what the word is. But anyway, I use them to interact with my friends. Something smells weird. Something smells like barbecue. So I always felt like I was missing out when I was playing single player games, because I can't use them to interact with my friends, and I can't really share things with people, and I always wanted to do that, but like recently I've been having a really hard time separating work from relaxation, and I feel like a single player game has such a huge disconnect from work that it has to have separation, because I can't interact with people. I can't use it as like, are you sure your kitchen isn't on fire? It might be. I don't know. It's probably fine. But yeah, like single player games are very disconnected from working on things, and I don't consider modeling or modding for them or anything, and I don't consider making like YouTube videos for them, because I don't do Let's Plays, and I never will. So I feel like it's a good way to relax, and I'm still watching through Star Trek, because I really want to watch Picard eventually, so I've just been watching through The Next Generation, and I'm quite enjoying that. Brown for cardboard box, and make it a lot smaller. Are you fucking with me? Why is it so big? Still unsure if my kitchen's on fire or not. That's fine. Maybe somebody in my apartment complex's kitchen is on fire. In which case I don't have to worry about it at all, because it's not my problem. Unless my apartment light's on fire because their apartment is on fire, then it's absolutely my problem. Oh, that's why it's being weird. I see. The right scale. It's starting to smell more like barbecue, which is worrying. Maybe I'm on fire. Just doing so good at Blender. I'm emitting a smell. It's quite nice, so I'm okay with it. Oops. You know, I think I've got a TV set somewhere in my repertoire of models. I'm sure I do. Let's not use that. Let's use this. Hey, my Discord name is Elliot S. Did you join chat? I wasn't looking. Ah, yes, you did. Cool. Welcome to the Discord, Elliot. This is like my dream chill area. Like, I would live in a warehouse like this, assuming it had heating. If it didn't have heating, it might not be the best. Okay, now how does this work? Is the... Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so we'll need to make that brown. Or tan or something. Let's go with brown. And then we'll make you two random colors. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we'll just, I'm not gonna place these two in here. I'm just gonna make the blueprints for them just so I have them. Yeah. And then what I want to do is I want to find, you know what this needs? This needs fairy lights, but I'll do that later. I'm going to find the TV, and I'm not sure where that is, so I'm going to use this handy dandy program called Everything. I'm just gonna search TV stand, which is in Models Church Clutter. Okay. Hypothetically. No. I'll just do it this way. So save, file, open, models. Where would I put that? There we go. I'm just gonna save as. Models, residential. There we go. That's where I want it. No, TV stand. I modeled this so you could like open it and everything. But gosh, I really don't care. I really don't care right now. No, yes, the toilet. I made that as a joke a couple of weeks ago because there's a chat I'm in that has a chat called Toilets, specifically for shit posting. And I just posted toilet in the toilets chat because as you do, right? Be cool if I made like an emissive material for that. Or not, a flickering material. Right? That'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. We could probably do that. What is the brown color? Oh, I see. Let's see how that looks, and we'll just reduce the size. Mm, 0.5. I'm not crazy about the idea of having like an 80s style TV in my chill area, but that's fine. That's the only one I've got right now, and I don't feel like modeling a new one. Cozy, cozy, cozy. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. No, stop. I can make this like slightly smaller. No. Quit your shenanigans. There we go. That's literally the exact same size as it was before, isn't it? There we go. Be fun if I had like little GameCube controllers over here or something. I'd love to model GameCube controllers just for the sake of modeling them. They look like they'd be really fun to model. But I gotta wrap things up in like 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna keep decorating, and then we'll call it quits. Anything? Make the TV. Make a TV head. Ooh, that's an excellent idea. We're doing it right now. Oh, I need a cactus on the shelf. You're right. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, but those are two good ideas, guys. It's been 3 hours, and now you're making fucking good ideas. Come on. All right, let's see here. Where are the hats? Where did I put hats? I'm being really lazy about this, but it's fine. Okay, so we don't want this visible. Alt S. Yeah, I want to do that. In here. Okay, let's try that. Export FBX TV hat. And then we'll go in. Now I gotta close all these. Max hats. Import, work folder, models, hats, TV hat. Probably be easiest to do this. TV hat BP. And then I want to do this, so mat default, paste, emissive default, compile, almost there, but we're gonna make it black. So yeah, brown, no, orange, and then black, and then blue. And we'll just delete this fourth one. And then we can just pop into the exosuit and change his hat in here to TV hat. It looks really good, actually. I like this a lot. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. This is awesome. Okay, so there's something I want to do. There's a checkbox that you can do in this that I added, and it's hide head. And I think if hide head is checked, I'm gonna have to do this in the hat parent class. Branch. I think this isn't gonna take much effort. Get parent actor equal to probably just do a cast to Mac parent blueprint. No. And then if that fails, we do nothing. If it's true, then we can get your mesh and get bone. I'm not sure how you scale a bone, but that's what I want to do. I want to make the head slightly smaller. So let's just see here. Get bone. How do you do this? I know there's a way to do it because I've done it before. You can individually transform the max scaling. What I want to do is I want to make the head slightly smaller because I don't want the TV to clip through and show the head, but I want the TV to be smaller. I'll look it up real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Set scale of bone UE4. Oh, okay. That's not too hard. Blend space. No, not blend space, and in blueprint. My stomach hurts. That's exciting. Modify bone. Wait, what? Okay, so we will just need to do an mech parent, make a custom function that will be set head scale, and that's probably just going to run at startup, and we're going to want to make an input that is the float scale, and then immediately we will go straight over to the exosuit. Make an override head scale, and go to U. No, not U, actually. Yes, U. And we'll just make a real quick function here. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I could just do this. Head scale, make the default value 1, and then in U, don't need you. Set head scale in U as whatever that is. So by default, it won't change anything. But if we go into hat parent, no, TV hat, if hide head is true, then set head scale as 0.6. And then it should just do it. It didn't do anything. What if I do it here? Head. Okay, well that's certainly made the head smaller. And then if we make that smaller, yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Good. Now will it work? Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Look at how perfect it is. Okay. So now we just want to adjust this a tiny, tiny bit to like, I don't know. I'll have to make a custom variable for this. Head scale. Make that public, and it will default to 1. And then for the TV hat, we'll just make it there we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. It's perfect, dude. That's cool. I have never done something like that before, and I'm very happy that it just works. So we'll wrap this stream up with putting some cactuses around, and then we'll be done. So hypothetically, hold on, let me just test this. If I go into hats, and okay, so the issue with this helmet is it clips through the head, but if I check hide head and then put 0.8 here, and then go into the exosuit and change the hat to Deus Volt, Oh yes. Oh yes. Hashtag it just works. Ooh boy. That's really good. I like that a lot. Let's make this black. And make this gray. Look at it. Look at how good it looks. I'm gonna have to make it so the hats flash the same color that you do. But I'll worry about that later. Alright, so clutter, office, import. Apparently I didn't put the succulents in there. I'm not sure where I put them. They're in clutter furniture. Cool. And then how many materials do these each have? 4? Okay, so we will just use, well, I guess I'll do this first. And then paste, 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 paste. Which one of you has 4 materials? None of you, I think. But hi, Martin. I'm just about to wrap the stream up. You've come very late. I'm sorry. But we're just finishing decorating a little area here. Which one of these has 4 materials? Whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna take a TV stand, sure. Thank you. I love this art style. It's very cute and fun. And I'm lazy, so I'm doing most of the art through programming because I like it that way. So what do we got here? I'm gonna change you to potted plant. So dark gray should be brown, and then you should be green. Is that correct? Nope. Black. You should be green. Nope. I know that this should be like a dark brown, but I don't have a dark brown in the palette right now. I'll just go do that real quick. I'll make a... what do we got? Whoops. Save, and then we'll have to compile this again and go to dark brown. There we go. That's nice. Which 3D software are you using for the modeling? I'm using the new version of Blender. It's very nice. I'll show you. Save this, and then we'll open up actually the crab. Look at him, he's wonderful. The new version of Blender is very, very nice. I like it a lot. So plant 2 EP, and we'll just do that. At this point, I'm basically just committed to using the free software because I like it. Okay, now these guys are a little different. These have more materials than the others. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And 03. This is taking a little longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. Bob Ross Crab, yeah. Eventually I want to do a stream that's like a whole bunch of different people that are 3D modeling in whatever software they choose, and we all model together, and it would be like a Bob Ross stream. It would be fun. So eventually he will be the mascot for that stream. I think that would be quite fun. But this is something to think about down the line, you know? Not too worried about doing that right now. Okay, how broken does this look? Oh, it's pretty good. Just gotta put a tan color in there. And boom, we got a cactus. Actually, it'd probably look better if it had yellow. Yellow's pretty pale, right? Yeah, it looks good. Cool. Good. Let's put you up here, make you a lot smaller. We'll put some books up there next time. Continue on with streaming. Don't want to do that too much right now because it'll take a long time and I have places to be after the stream, unfortunately. But, you know, gotta have cactuses. While we're at it, we might as well pop in here. Boggle. And what was I doing? Right, that's what I'm doing. Compile, that one's done, and then potted plant 05. And for this one, we're going to make the color of the flower random. And we'll just do this, and do this. Pop this in here. Potted plant 05. Yep. Close all these, remove some clutter. Oops. This guy, you know where this guy belongs? He belongs on top of the TV set. I love it. It's adorable. Oh, yes. This is pretty chill, I like it. You were very fast with UE4. How long have you been using it? That's a hard question. 2 years, maybe? I don't know. Hi, Pinky. Hello. Welcome. How did you get over here so quickly? Yes, the cactus is done, Elzu. All right. So, I'll probably be streaming again on Tuesday because I'm pretty sure I have Tuesdays off permanently forever and ever. So we'll try and get some stuff done tomorrow, some like behind the scenes stuff that'll be boring and you guys don't want to watch. And then on Tuesday we'll do some fun stuff. We'll make some squishy boys. I think that would be great. And yeah, today's been very productive. I finally got my garage back. I love my garage. My garage is my favorite thing. And then, yeah, we'll worry about everything else next time. Yes, thank you for tuning in. It's been lovely. And I'll see you guys again real soon. And of course, if you're interested, pop into my Discord server. The link should be in the description. Also, wonderful Elzu will link it if you're in YouTube. If you're in Twitch, I will link it. Just create an invite link here and pop it into the Twitch chat. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you really soon. Later days.